looking at the lineups of guys and seeing the growing divisions and seeing less and less of bodybuilders coming up that are of caliber of like Phil Heath or Kai Greens is very few and far. And there's a lot of great size, but the condition and the lines and the whole stage presence and presentations of these guys, I don't see anyone that's really a huge threat. I mean, we can talk about the guys on the Olympia stage, like from this past year. You know, Big Ramy's still, you know, a younger guy, but he's running out of time to put it together. I mean, he's still far from being in his prime, but he's got to get grainier and crisper and just more polished in order to beat Phil Heath. He's not just going to get up there and just demolish Phil Heath with size, because you have to have a little combo of both. Yes, he can beat Phil Heath on every shot, in my opinion, or most of them, if he had the right conditioning, but I just don't know if he can get there, because I don't know if it's his training style or, you know, it's hard when you're 300 and something pounds. I mean, There's never been anyone like that. I mean, with me, you know, I was considered one of the bigger guys, and I was a 290-pound off-season guy, dieting down to, you know, 260 or whatever. So I was pretty much in striking distance. You just can't imagine a guy being, you know, 330 and dieting down to 300 at the same height.
That's pretty big.
And having enough lines. That's what Phil has dominant over these guys. I think Ramy's your biggest, you know, question mark, I think, of all those guys. I mean, well, a lot of these guys, it's the aggression, man. They just need to like get up there and be a little more aggressive and showboat this thing a little bit and kind of try to mess with Phil Heath, you know? Phil Heath just plays games with these guys' heads, and no one plays any games back, you know? It's